Have you ever woke up and wondered what was wrong with you? You knew you wanted to be elsewhere, that there was more to life than the life you were living, more than the bills you were paying, the job you were keeping. Look to the sunsets. Your answer is there. Put your feet on the ground and take a deep breath and step into the nomadic lifestyle. The good, the bad, and the ugly will be discussed here.
Hi everybody. So you'll notice, and if you didn't go back and watch my intro, I changed my intro. Whoop, my phone. I changed my intro. Yeah, even I think my trolls might enjoy it. Just saying. Anyhow, today we're going to talk about real fast. Um, can you be on a limited income and still be nomadic? Now, Mr. Mark, one of my subscribers, I want to send my love out and hope you have great holidays, asked me to cover this subject. So today I'm going to cover this subject as I start a new, yeah, my trolls will be glad to know that the end of RV life may not, yeah, be at the beginning of these videos. I haven't decided. But anyhow, Mr. Mark asked me to talk about this subject. Now, you guys, when I first went RVing, I bought a 30-foot Class C, and I bought it from the owners. It was an owner carry. My total monthly payment on this owner carry was $500. That included insurance. Please listen to what I'm saying. That included insurance. So at the time, that left me roughly $900 to live on after my payment. This doesn't mean that I had no clue that I had to have a savings in case something went wrong. And you know, you guys, I never bought an RV. Well, I had an RV when I was married years ago, but my husband bought it, you know. So I never knew of the things to look for with an RV. So with that being said, okay. Oh, God. So if you are on, say, Social Security, and you want to buy a rig, and you make $1,200 a month. Let's just go with $1,200 a month, okay? That's kind of in the middle. And you make $1,200 a month. Do I think that you can make it as a nomad? No. For several reasons, okay? First of all, you've got to have that backup. Second of all, you may have spent most of your money selling your house or whatever you have to have a down payment for that RV. Because you guys, look them up. RVs are very expensive. Bottom line, I paid $14,900 for my Class C, and it was a 2000, was it a 2008, I believe? But it was just, it wasn't 10 years old yet, but it needed new tires all the way around. 6 tires, guys, at $125 a pop, not including putting them on. Next, the drive line was gone, front and back. There was so much wrong with this RV, I had no clue. The guy totally blew up the converter inverter inside. I had to live on solar, and thank God I had a huge generator at the time. So, can you afford to live on a pension, retirement, Social Security, and be nomadic? You know, I say no. I just say no. Now, if you own a home, mobile home, whatever kind of home, and you have that home paid off, and the only thing that you're paying on your home is space rent and utilities, it's going to come to about $800 or $900 a month, because most space rents are anywhere from to I don't know, I think they go up to $700 now. And utilities, electricity, gas. Now, granted, when you're gone, it's cheaper. So you have to stop and try to figure in, okay, all of that. Now I want to also remind you to figure in something else. As seniors, and I'm 60, as seniors, our health isn't always all that great. Let me give you an example. Right now, I'm suffering from a Achilles heel or something like that. It has to do with the tendon that runs from my calf to my heel. I can't hardly walk on that foot, you guys. Bottom line. Yeah. And if I was an RVer right now, oh, I'd be miserable. I'd be miserable having to pull out the generator, the solar, carry the water, get the gas, dump the trash. So much that as seniors, we have to understand that our health isn't like it was when we were in our 20s, 30s, or even our 40s or 50s. So we have to understand that something could just terribly seriously happen to us in the middle of nowhere, and nobody would even know. If you had a stroke in the middle of nowhere in an RV, nobody would know until your RV sat there over the allotted time. And they usually give you a couple days. So if you had a stroke, there would be no rushing you to the hospital. Just saying. And that's if you were on government land, like BML land, forestry land, parkland. If you're out in the middle of absolutely nowhere, yeah. They found a man dead, I think it was 2 years ago, up near Quartzsite in a van. He'd been dead for 3 or 4 months. They couldn't really tell because it was summertime. So with that being said, can you afford to be nomadic? Yes. In the way that if your house is paid off and you purchase a van, an RV, whatever, and there's no payments, guys, no payments, and you have a nest egg for blowing out tires, all kinds of stuff. You got to remember, most tow trucks won't tow a Class C or a Class A. Just saying. It takes a special tow truck. It takes a special tow truck to change one of your tires. And on some of your fifth wheels and travel trailers, you know, guys, I think we all, from the ages of, say, 55 to 75 even, and older, have this free spirit about us. We always have. We always will. I always will. I have a gypsy in me that I've had since I was a kid. I used to hitchhike around the United States as a teenager and didn't give two thoughts. No. If I wanted to go there, I went. Just saying. I can't tell you how many times my friends and family begged me to please stop. I didn't feel it was dangerous. That still lives within me. Now, I was really blessed with this house. And I didn't tell everybody the price of my house to brag. I told you the price of my house because I felt blessed that after I gave up my other house to live in an RV that turned to be trash, and then I got another RV that turned out to be trash, by new, that the bottom line is that, yeah, I wasn't meant to be there. My safety zone is having a home base. Let me say that again. Have a home base, you guys. If your home base is with your kids and you got a room there and you can come back anytime you want, wonderful. That's absolutely amazing that that would be happening for you. Absolutely. If you're in my position, as soon as I'm saving, but I still have things in my home, my little $1,000 2-bedroom, 2-bath home that needs done. I have a roof I have to redo. I still have painting to do. I have carpet to have cleaned. I mean, there's still stuff I want to do here, guys, before I buy that van and I become a part-time nomad. Because, see, nomadic persons, people, is in your heart. It's in your spirit. It's in your soul. It's part of who you are. I absolutely jones to be out boondocking with a fishing line in the water. I'm just saying, I love to fish and camp. I love to be out in the middle of nowhere. I just do. It's my breakaway from humanity. So I hope this helps a little, but my whole thing is when I was researching nomadic life, not only did I run into scam-mads and glam-mads and thought that's how the nomadic people live. One town to another. It's not, you guys. I've been telling you, I have 300 videos here telling you, don't do it. Don't do it. Buy something, go out for a week, 2 weeks, a month, 2 months, 3. But have that home base for yourself. And have everything paid off, including the RV or the van or whatever that you go out in. Because at our age, anything can happen. Absolutely anything. Now, before I end this video and I upload on my new camera, I want to talk about something I seen yesterday while I was out and about on my scooter. Yes, I still drive my pink scooter. I seen a car in a parking lot. Had stuff all over the windows, and you could tell that these people or person, I could never seen them, was living in their car. Now I know there is a glam mad out there who promotes this. You guys, it's winter time here. Do you see the clothes I have on? I have 4 shirts on, including a turtleneck. 4. And I'm cold. The high today is supposed to be in the 50s. And I am in Arizona, the middle of the desert. Right now the lows are dropping in the 40s. These people in cars, in trucks, even in vans. It's cold, guys. You go to sleep with your head covered and mittens and more clothes, and you look like the Michelin Man. That's how many clothes you have to put on just to stay warm. In my house, I have to put on a lot of clothes. So what I'm saying is, I seen that yesterday and it broke my heart, because I felt, oh my God, some poor fool listened to that glam mad and is living in their car in a parking lot in AJ, Arizona. Doesn't get any warmer than this, you guys. No, it don't. So that's one more thought I want to leave you with. I've been telling you all along, from the minute I went out, there's 2 temperatures, hot and cold. Bottom line, you're either hot or you're cold. Because if it's in the perfect 70s during the day, it's going to be in the 40s at night. Just saying. Propane is very expensive. Running heaters in your RVs, very expensive. Running the heater buddy, deadly. So it's very cold. Or it's very hot. So it's, I don't know, 80s, 60 and 70 at night. Because you got to remember, there's like a 20 degree drop. And in Arizona, our ground stays hot in the summer. So as I get ready, my coffee, to say goodbye, I hope this video helps just a little bit. I will be making more videos about RVing and how seniors really ought to avoid it. I'll be making more videos. Blah, blah, blah. I know, I just got back from the doctor's. I'll be making more videos about how to sustain if you are in an RV and it's 40 at night, 30 at night. Freezing, guys. Those RVs, I don't care how good your heater is, the heat doesn't stay in. Those RVs, I don't care how good your AC is, the AC don't stay in. No matter what kind of wrapping you put on your windows or around the sides, it's cold. Bottom line. Anyway, I hope you guys have a blessed day. Thank you, Mr. Mark. Thank you for Mr. Mark for bringing this up. I hope I made it really clear how I feel about people on Social Security or any retirement, making $1,200 to even $1,500 a month. If your RV is not paid off, don't do it. If you have a home, make a home base. If you don't, find one of your kids or a friend or a family member that you can have a permanent room, so that when you're just ready to get off the road, you can. You have emergency, a medical emergency, you have a safe place to go. It's so important. Home base, home base, home base. Anyway, before I say goodbye, remember to love yourself, because the fact is, if you don't love you, nobody can love you. The fact is, self-love is so important. It's so important. We weren't meant to hate ourselves. We were meant to be able to love ourselves and to see ourselves in a good light. So remember to love yourselves and remember to pay it forward, you guys, whether it's through your hands, your heart, or your pocket. Even the littlest will come back to you in huge amounts. See my house? And all I do is foster dogs. Just saying. And work a food bank once in a while. Be blessed. Have a great, great, great Thanksgiving. If I don't get another video up before that, it's Thursday. And I'll see you next time. Peace.